It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero Wars Central, and in today's video, I've got a fan-submitted clip about how he counters the twins whenever Krista is being used as a tank. Now, the first thing that you're going to notice here is that the enemy twins team is using Orion, which is a not traditional setup, but it, in the scheme of this video, it doesn't matter. And before I kind of get into it, I do want to say that if you have an interesting fight, a fun fight, clip it, send it to me, let's talk about it. If it's worth doing a video about, I would love to talk through the fight and why it's cool and why it's interesting, why it's a little different than normal. I found this fight very interesting because it uses an ability that is not often thought about whenever you're thinking of Satori, and that is his blue ability, Eternal Wisdom. And this ability states that each successful base attack steals intelligence from the enemy and restores the hero's health by 200%. So what is happening here is, since there's no tank and Krista's in the front, Satori is stealing Krista's intelligence. And why does that matter? Well, obviously it's lowering Krista's magic attack and magic defense. Sure, that's great, but what the big interesting thing is, and a nice fun pairing that I don't really know that anybody's thinking about, is Cornelius. And Cornelius, maybe people are thinking about it. Maybe this is just new to me. I don't know. Cornelius's ult, Heavy Wisdom here, hits the enemy with the highest intelligence with the monolith, and it deals damage proportional to their intelligence. So one of the best ways to counter the twins is to use Cornelius, and using Cornelius to take out Lars. But what a lot of twins players will do is make sure that their Krista has a higher intelligence level than what their Lars does, so that Cornelius will always target Krista instead of Lars. But if you have if your enemy makes the mistake of having Krista be the tank, or maybe you're using a team that can push the tank back and expose Krista in the second line, then using Satori with his blue ability, Eternal Wisdom, will allow Cornelius to eventually crush Lars in the back. And then it just becomes a matter of keeping your team live long enough to make that happen. So this is a fun, interesting team combo that I hadn't thought about, but I think it's relevant given that we just had a Twins event on mobile, and it seems like we're talking about the Twins a lot since they both just got a skin. And heck, this video even features Luther, who also just got a skin. So highly relevant video, highly irrelevant video. Beyond that, there really isn't a whole lot of synergy between the two. I mean, you got magic attack artifacts from Satori. Cornelius has magic defense, so they don't really tangle too well. They don't really help each other too much. If one of them was magic penetration, then I could see it being a little better. But the main use for Cornelius is to one-hit squishy high intelligence heroes and to provide a little bit of magic defense to your team. And Satori is traditionally used against heroes like Orion or Jorgen, or other heroes that gain bonus energy like Kark. So you don't, it's just a fun idea, a fun little combo that not a lot of people think about. And again, definitely worth mentioning. So why don't you guys send me any fun clips that you might have, any interesting fights that could be worth mentioning on my video. But yeah, I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.